Where? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. It made it. It made it. Finally. How long have I been talking about it? It's here. It made it. It's finally here. KELLYCO, what is this? My pinpointer actually got it. Yay! Finally, I got the pinpointer. Right there, my bounty hunter pinpointer. I had to go to KELLYCO for it because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So thank you, KELLYCO. And they want to thank me back too, I guess. But I finally got my pinpointer. So guess what we're doing all weekend? Yeah, we are doing a lot of metal detecting all weekend because we're going to be busy next weekend. So, cool. It finally came, so now I have a pinpointer, so stop yelling at me for getting one. I finally got one. I did see something here that had to do with, I guess when you go to KELLYCO, I had something about, Lost Treasures magazine. Yeah, as you can see. There it is. You know, we got a free Lost Treasures magazine trial subscription. Definitely join that big time. I don't do wine at all. I appreciate the $100 wine voucher, but I don't do wine. Sorry, recovery. But thank you, KELLYCO. 100,000 thank yous. Lost Treasures, of course. I love the magazine. And we got the Bounty Hunter pinpointer. It is here. It has arrived. We're doing some detecting. Okay, what's going on, diggers and digettes? This is Metal Detecting Beginner to Beginner. Thank you very much for tuning in. Well, my camera is totally 100% officially dead. So right now I got to film everything with my cell phone, and I'll be honest, I hate the quality. But I had a choice, either get another camera or buy a pinpointer. Well, I broke down and finally got a pinpointer. So I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of filming on this camera. Next week I'll have a new one. But in the meantime, right now, got a dirt over here. There it is right there. Love it. So I gotta get used to using this thing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I will see you guys at the end complete. So I thank you again for watching, and we'll have longer videos starting next week. Y'all take care, keep the hunt alive. See you at the end complete. What's going on, diggers and digettes? Yeah, I was going to do the incomplete, but instead, I decided this Sunday morning I'm going to come out here. Everything around here used to be trees, not too long ago at all. As a matter of fact, I know it's really hard to see because this camera's not all that great. It's on my cell phone. There's actually a small family of deer walking through what used to be trees, probably where they used to live. Actually, right now they're staring right at me and they see me with a camera. They look kind of lost. But yeah, I wish I had my other camera here because it's a really tripped out site. But yeah, like said, you know, it's some construction sites and everything, but this is beyond the construction site. For those of you that are nature lovers, you're all going to hate this because this used to be a gigantic forest that looked a lot like that. And now what we got is this. The sun's coming up, so I got really not a whole lot of light. But I'm just out here detecting, seeing what we got going on. I know over in the front where the tractors are, there used to be some houses. And apparently they got rid of the houses, so I'm going to go check out and see what that's all about. In the meantime, I'm just going to be detecting and let's see what's going on. You got all the trees that used to be trees right there. That big old pile of wood chips. But, yeah, this is the side I've been wanting to get to. I didn't think they were going to tear up this much. See what? We got something. I don't know what, but we just got our first hit here. I'm going to turn this off because I cannot do this one-handed, especially with the camera phone. So, I pull it up, we'll see what it is. Okay, my first hit out here on Sunday at this new construction site. Apparently it's just a piece of fencing. I can see, like, this whole area is probably just going to be a relic day. I don't think I'm going to be finding any coins or jewelry. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just been that way. I'm trying to get a good picture of this. Yeah, it's just a piece of fencing. Kind of interesting. I like it. And, like I said, I'm just going to continue on. I got a lot of ground to cover. Again, I don't have permission to be here, but I don't think anyone's going to say anything. I really don't. They ask me what I'm doing, just some metal detecting. The most they can do is ask me to leave. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few. I'm going to see what else is around here. Later. Okay, I made my way over to where I believe the house used to sit. As you can see, you line up with that house, and you line up with that house. That'd be in this area, so the houses would have been sitting right around here. And so far, the only thing I grabbed was this fat piece of metal here. I'm not used to using this camera. So far we're in the right area. I saw some carpeting over there. So that definitely shows me that we're about where the house used to sit. So this is the main area that I've been wanting to detect. So I'm going to hit around this area and see what we can find. But right now it's just been nothing but scrap and rust and stuff like that. But hey, the thrills in the hunt, right? If you're not having fun with the hunt, don't do this. Yeah, well here's an ominous looking site. Look at this piece of machinery. This will definitely cut through a whole bunch of stuff on it. And anyhow, I got to hit over here, right in front of it. And it just turns out to be another small piece of scrap metal, nothing super major. But, yeah. I don't know exactly how much time I'm going to do over here, but I am going to keep doing some more time. I'll let you know if anything else comes up later. Okay, what's going on? As I was walking around, my detector picked up some things, and I'm not going to drag it back to the house. I'm just going to show you exactly what it is. Looks like we got like this big old rusted wheel. One of the reasons why I'm not taking it back is I don't really have the jacket room to hold all this stuff, because all this stuff is massive. Looks like some sort of wagon wheel, some sort. We got a large piece of metal here. Got like a little handle or a, geez, I don't know what it's a pulley or, seems interesting enough. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of dirt and rust on it. Let me put it over here and give you guys a good picture at least. Yeah, this is the other thing, another piece of solid metal and stuff. Yeah, more stuff down here, some rusted scrap. More rusted scrap. Not sure what that is. I think that's part of it too. But we got this big old piece here. I'll get a better shot of that. So we got this big old piece. Yeah, the only reason why I'm not taking these is because I really have no room to haul all this stuff. It won't fit in the vest, let's put it that way. So, but we'll continue on, and anything I see that's small that's pocketable, I will grab. Okay, well, I thought I'd just drag you down into the trenches with me. I just found another large, super large piece of scrap metal. Again, it won't fit in the jacket. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to say that we're somewhere around where the garage may have been, due to the fact that I saw some rubber over in the back. I did find some stuff with some glass in it, but again, it was too big for me to grab. But yeah, I just want to show you what I'm going through today. Yeah, so we got a large piece of scrap. I wish I could take it with me and dispose of it, but fortunately, I can't because it won't fit in the jacket. But, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm going to go hit a different construction site, the very first one I ever detected, see if I can find some more stuff over there. But in the meantime, I'm going to detect some more over here, and then we'll see you at the other construction site later. Okay, I'm still at the first construction site, and I found this large thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it is kind of interesting as heck. And I still believe that I am definitely over in a garage-type area. I think. I'm not 100% positive, but yeah, I do have a question for everybody out there. When you guys are doing certain sites, something similar to this, what do you guys do with all the stuff that you find that's too big to carry back with you to the car or whatever? You know, because as much as I hate to leave this out here, I really don't have much of a choice. I mean, maybe I could just, like, let it sit here and hope somebody else will pick it up and say, hey, that's kind of cool, and they can take it. You know, but, I don't know what this is. It's neat. I did find some other things. It almost looks like a shock. I don't think about, like, a shock for a car or something. Maybe a motorcycle. I don't know. I'm just randomly guessing at stuff here. But I am really starting to find a lot of interesting things. I found a couple of relics that I am definitely saving for the incomplete because I love them to death, and you guys will see them then. But I'm going to keep working around over here. Yeah, well, this one's totally massive. You should see the size of this one. This is something I would love to take. It's heavier than heck. Don't know what it is or what it's for, but it's gigantic. But it's interesting. I hope somebody picks it up. I'll just leave it out here for them. Hopefully they'll see it and say, hey, we can scrap that and make some money. I can't haul that back to the car. No way. Okay. It is May 3rd, 2015. I am Tripler. This is Metal Detecting Beginner to Beginner. This is the incomplete. The blue section is what I've done all over the whole last week. And the black section is what I did today. And it was a pretty interesting day. A pretty interesting week all the way around. You know, some days you got a lot of coins, other days you get a lot of relics, and other days you just get cracked. But I just want to go over some of the things that we got today. Or this is from last week, my apologies. We got this little thing right here. This from the construction site. And, wow. This was the old construction site. I really dig the triangle teeth that it has going on here, so yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use this for Halloween or not, but I do get a kick out of it. That was cool as heck. Actually, I have one of these wood fasteners, complete with the wood, and like these things are just incredibly sharp, and they will totally rip the flesh off. I picked up a hoe. Okay, that was a bad joke. Okay, but it was a dirty hoe. It was a dirty hoe. It's even a worse joke. Sorry. No, but I found this one over at the construction site. And some of the other rusted pieces that we got. We got some washers over here and a couple other odds and ends. Ultra crap section as normal. Try to like take care of the earth a little bit. This is probably some of the most rusted metal I've ever pulled out of the ground, I swear. This one over here is kind of interesting. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of neat looking. That's why I like to grab that one. Let's see, we got the bottle cap section. We have blank, Pepsi, Sobe, tree and blank. And the rest are basically just all blank ones. Kind of cool. I found these. Now, I don't know exactly what other people use them for, but back in the day, I know what I used to use it for. There you go. Yeah. Anyhow, one of the things that was super cool that I found was, remember car emblems? Yeah, at the old construction site, I found 2 Chrysler car emblems, and I also found a Buick one. I believe this is Buick. I don't know much about cars at all. But yeah, gotta do some research, but I'm pretty sure these are actually collectible and worth money. Probably to people that are rebuilding cars now. So I'm gonna look into that and see what we can do. Let's see. I found a worm. One that wasn't crawling at the time, because it seems like every time I dig, there's a worm. Let's see. I found a little spreading knife. It's kind of cool. It does have something engraved on the back, but it's not silver. I don't know what it is. We got copper, so it goes in retirement on the copper area. Pull tabs galore as normal. This is actually one tripped out pull tab. If there was something I can do with this, I will keep this, but I can't think of anything right now. I just think that that's a really cool pull tab. Found 2 shotgun shells last week. Always awesome. This still throws me. Okay, people break and lose their glasses. How come I can only find just one side of a pair of glasses? What happened to the other pair? You know, do they just walk around and leave it on their face? I don't know. I never find the other one. I don't know. I found, I believe, my first bullet. This is my first, I believe. I have to clean up more than what it is. But I believe that's my first bullet, which I'm very happy about. And let's see. Over the week, these are some of the coins that I found. Not bad. Not bad. That's pretty good. I found 3 Canadians. You know, pretty good on the pennies. Dimes. You got some dimes going. There's some nickels. Some quarters over here. And today, or this last week, I owe it all to the YouTube pick of the week, diggers. The reason why I found a lot of these coins is because I went back to one of the schools and I remembered the episode that they were talking about gridding. And that's exactly what I did. I went the opposite way of what I was normally going, and I found the majority of these coins just by doing what the digger said. Try doing some gridding, and it actually works. So if you guys see the site, do some gridding. By the way, whatever happened to diggers? I love that show. What happened to it? You know, it's like I can't find it anywhere. It's not even barely on YouTube. But yeah, for beginners, I'll definitely watch diggers for beginners, definitely. And of course, we got KELLYCO. So thank you very much for sending me my pin pointer. It's been a long day, so pardon me if I pause. Last week I mentioned I was going to do something with this bottle cap. And what I did is I turned it into a magnet. Because I just think it's cool. I try to get creative with all the stuff I find. And so that's basically, I also found a 1944 wheat penny. So that's always a plus. Actually, I didn't even see it was a wheat penny when I pulled it out of the ground, but it's happy when I cleaned it off. Now for what I did today. You know, I was telling you about how I saw that shock that looked like it could be from a motorcycle. Well, I found this, and it looks like it could be one of the headlights for a motorcycle. So there's a good chance that the guy was building motorcycles there. Just a lot of rust in piece, just all over the place. This is kind of cool looking because it has the little spikes on the end. I like that. But it's rust galore out there. And there's the little fencing wire that I found. I believe this is a brake for a car or something, maybe even a motorcycle, brake pad or whatever they call it. I'm not a mechanic. Let's see. More rust in peace, rust in peace. Ultra crap section of the day today. I'm really getting tired of seeing pill things all over the place. I really am. This looks like kind of like a handle or something. Not exactly sure, but it's kind of neat. I like pulling that one out. So I just got a ton of odds and ends. Let's see. We got about the pull tab section. We got a letter D. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't that look like a D that went to a Dodge? Yeah, just checking. Tag that says 619. Funny, I used to be pro wrestling. Rey Mysterio 619. I found this. I don't know what exactly it is. But I know it goes to a car because I've seen them on cars before. I don't know if they're worth anything because I got to look into it. But yeah, I pulled that out. I thought that was neat as heck. I could dig that. Let's see, some sort of bicycle emblem, kind of cool. Over in the bottle cap section, we have old school 7-Up and a few odds and then rusty ones. I found part of a tape measure. That was kind of neat. Now, remember I told you I found my first bullet ever? Well, I wonder if it went to this casing. No, it didn't. Not even close. But I found it on a shell casing. Of course, one of my all-time favorites. I don't know why I like shell casings, but I do. I like to make jewelry and stuff out of them. Jewelry section. We just like some little round things that probably went on jackets. Girl Scout emblem. Thank you, pinpointer. This button used to say I am loved. Doesn't anymore. Thank you, pinpointer. And again, thank you, pinpointer, for the ring. Now, here's the interesting thing about this one. There is something inside. There is a stamping or a marking. The downfall is that I cannot make it out. See, you can see it right there, I think. No matter how long I stared at it, can't make it out. But the one thing that I do like about it is it fits my finger. So that way, when I go to flip somebody off, they'll be able to see it a lot better. So I'm keeping that one for sure. Let's see. Coins. I found a couple Canadians, or some piece of crap penny I just had to throw in there. And so a couple Canadians. And I also found wheat penny. The downfall is that it is beat up to all heck. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I like that wheat penny. But today's coins, well, it's good. I'm happy with it. I'm always happy even if I find one penny. But believe it or not, I probably found more coins in parking lots today than I did in the earth. Go figure. And of course, we have to go with the find of the week, and that is this little thing right here. I'm like really big into barbed wire. I always just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And one reason why I like this one so much is because it Even though it's a connector, to me it actually looks like it's a handle. So I already got plans for this. Hey, Halloween I'm going to be whipping the crap out of dummies with this barbed wire piece. So I thank you all very much for watching Metal Detecting Beginner to Beginner. And next week is the special Mother's Day Dig-At special. So I will see you all next week, and I thank you for watching. Please comment, let me know what you think, let me know how I can make it better, and I'll do my best. You all take care and keep the hunt alive.
The Christian